Hello YouTubers, Dylan Olson here with a new how to draw video. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you all how to draw one of the villains from the Darkwing Duck series, Bushroot. So get a pencil, get a piece of paper, let's draw. So the first thing we want to draw is sort of an S shape or a curve that goes like this for his body. And then we'll get this is going to be the back side of his body. He's like arching his back. And then we got to draw a bit of a circle shape for his lower part of his head. Then we draw a square, kind of a square at the top for the upper part of his head. And then right down here, you can close that off. Makes it look like a, maybe something of a vegetable of some sort. And then you're going to draw these curved lines for his, these are going to be his arms. Then you're going to draw these leg lines here. These will be his feet. And now we're going to start by drawing his bill. So we're going to start with a top curve here. And then right here, then you're going to draw this line here. This is going to be the upper part of his beak. Then we draw the lower part of his beak. He's going to be kind of smiling. Here's the other side. Then you're going to get this lower part of his, get the lip. And then we have to draw the lower parts of his, we have to draw his tongue. And then we color that in with the side of our pencil. And then we are going to draw his eyes. So you're going to start off with these kind of C shapes. These will be like the upper and lower eyelids. So you have these eyes, then you're going to draw what kind of are ovals inside them. Not exactly perfect ovals. They just go like this, right in there. So then you draw ovals inside them for the irises. And then in one eye, you'll draw a bigger black circle for the pupil. And then on this side, you draw a smaller circle. So you have that. Then we draw his lower chin, followed by a upper side of his face, and then we draw this side of his head. And then we need to draw his hair. And it's going to have a lot of zigzag lines. So you might want to pause the video after I'm done with it or follow along. This little strand of hair is going to be like a curve, little bottom. Okay, then you're going to put a bigger point here. Then we need to draw another bigger point here. Then you can draw a point inside. Draw these points. I'm going to draw some smaller points here. Create a point that goes like this here. Another one there. And that completes the hair. Then you're going to create a curve. These are the antennas. So it's basically these curves and these almost like little teardrop shapes. Then you're going to repeat that same process one more time on this side, just like that. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to draw the rest of his body. And make sure to have an extra pencil in case your pencil breaks. So I'm going to beef up this line here. And then on this side, you're going to draw an oval. And then you're going to draw these ovals on this side, on both sides, that kind of look, they're going to look like sleeves, but they're not really sleeves because this character is a humanoid plant. So you'll draw a curve inside that oval, then you'll draw the line draw lines coming out of it, and make sure to leave some space. Make sure the sleeve line sticks out so that it looks like it's wrapping around him. And then we're going to draw his arms on both sides. And these arms are going to go from skinny in the middle, and then they're going to be kind of thin. They're going to be a little thin in the middle and thick at the ends. So you'll draw a stripe. Then we'll draw Just make sure you have that. And make sure his hands look like this. It creates more of a, it's more plant-like. And then we draw another arm on this side. And this one's kind of going to be more, a little bit thick at this end, and then thin within the middle. Then you can put like a point that's supposed to represent a thorn. And then you might want to do the same thing for these arms. And then on this side, we're going to draw a finger. Here's a curve here. These are the two fingers, and then this triangle shape will be his palm. And in that hand, he's carrying kind of a blaster. So we're gonna start by drawing this kind of oval shape, or sort of, it's almost like a bowling pin shape. More like shapes like the end of a bowling pin. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to draw the stripe. Then we need to draw a point here, and then there's a circle at the end of it. It's like an antenna. And then you're going to draw a stripe. Then draw another stripe here. And then at both ends, we need to draw these ovals. So, and these ovals are actually rings. So we're just going to darken this end. Then we're going to draw another oval. So we're going to draw those rings. Then you're going to draw another ring inside it. And then at the end of it, you're going to draw this kind of cone shape. So it's basically like a triangle with an oval at the end of it. So we got that. Now we're going to throw in the legs right at the bottom. So right here, you're going to draw these curves. Okay, now we need to draw his legs. And he has feet that look like birds. Kind of like, not sure what bird in particular, but he has 2 toes. And the back of his foot is like that. Then you draw another. Then you're going to draw a stripe. You're going to draw another stripe here. Then you're going to draw toenails on both sides. And now we need to repeat a similar process for the other one, except we see 3 toes. Obviously on this side, there's the other toes hidden. Curve it out. You're going to draw 1 toe here. You're going to draw a stripe. You're going to draw a stripe, 2 stripes on this one, a nail, and then we're going to draw 1 more toe on here, draw a nail, a stripe, and that's pretty much it. That is Bushroot. Hope you all had fun. Please make sure to like, subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye.